Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of pop.vox.presents. I'm Phil Vecchio, and we have a very special guest with us, all the way from England. Please welcome Dan Stirling.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for being here, Dan.
Oh yeah, really glad to be talking to you.
Before we jump into it, of course, we got to tell everyone hello to our lovely Janelle, who's here.
Our lovely Janelle.
Our lovely Janelle. How I always introduce you. There we go.
Hi guys,
Thank you
welcome
for
to the show.
Thanks for running the show for us.
I try.
Now, Dan, first of all, I have to say thank you not only for being here on the show, but it's like midnight where you're at.
It is, yep.
So
That's all right.
we're greatly appreciative that you stayed up late so that we could do it at the same time that we always do it. I mean, that's a big sacrifice, so we appreciate it.
No, happy to. Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
I was put in contact with you through, I'm assuming, a mutual friend or acquaintance, Garrett Godfrey, who does the Good Patron podcast, sent me your contact information. How well do you know Garrett? Are you guys friends or?
Yeah, Garrett. So we're online friends, and it's through. There's a Discord channel called the Christian Creative Hub, and it's run by Jonathan Ogden, who's like a Christian indie artist over here, probably my best friend. Yeah, so through that, basically, that's how I got to know Garrett.
Nice.
Yeah, love the stuff he's done over the years. Good Patreon and all that. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, yeah, he sent me your contact info. He sent actually a lot of good music my way, so I was like to give him a shout out. So thank you, Garrett, and for putting us in contact here. Now, again, before we get too far into it, I would like to point out that Janelle is monitoring the comments on the Facebook Live. So if you are watching live with us, please drop your name and questions and comments in there so that we can say hey, and Janelle will let us know if anything pops up.
I will.
Sounds good.
Mara is already in the chat.
Welcome, Mara.
So.
All right. Excellent. So, Dan, you have been like a producer for a lot of different projects and stuff, and you've got a new solo album that's coming out. Where did you get started in music, and like how did you go from producing to performing? Tell us just a little background about your music stuff.
Yeah, sure. So what my first memory, or one of my first memories, is being in a studio called Strawberry Studios with my dad. So my parents had a band called Psalm 150, and they recorded in this studio that was owned by the band 10cc, if you know that band. Not in Love is a song. It was on one of those Marvel films. Yeah, like the Smiths and people had recorded there. But they did their album there, and that was like one of my first memories, being there when my dad was doing overdubs. And he just kind of brought me up. Very musical. A lot of it was surrounded with church, playing at the front in church. But he'd also like sit me in front of like the hi-fi and be like, "Hey, can you hear the bass here? Can you hear the guitar over here? The keys over here?" So I just kind of always listened to music that way, really, because of him. And then grew up playing in church and then writing my own songs, and then wanted to start recording them. I think. I'm sure you know Starflyer 59, the kind of Christian indie band.
Very much so.
And so I was into them, and when they did their album Old, Cloud did like a blog. I got really, really intrigued by that as well. They did like a recording blog.
Mm-hmm.
And so all that sort of stuff just inspired me again. So I got into recording myself, and I had a little band for a bit. Got Jason Martin to mix one of the albums, actually, from Starflyer. Yeah. I don't know if he'd put it on his website necessarily. I was young, and it was.
What was
he
the
did
name of that one?
Oh, the band was called February Remaining. It was a college band. I'm not. It's not out there. You can't hear it.
Okay. You never know. It's the internet. We might be able to find it.
Yeah, but yeah. So I did all of that, but I really started to get into the idea of recording other people shortly after that. Went to a sound engineering college for a couple of years, and just said yes to every opportunity to volunteer, and basically graduated from there, and ended up working for a music charity and assisting a producer who had been known for doing like Christian dance music. There was a band called the Worldwide Message Tribe, another one called
yeah.
The Band with No Name. He was the producer for those bands. So I was his assistant for about 5 years. And then I got to work with a band called Rivers and Robots. And they had like a decent cult following. And basically, enough people that liked that band then wanted to work with me, and I had to quit my assistant job to go full time producing. So,
That's awesome.
so yeah, I gave you the long story as quickly as I could.
No, that was good. Rivers and Robots. That of the ones that you listed when you had written to me, that's the one I was most familiar with. I actually have one of their CDs and some of their music on Bandcamp and stuff.
Oh, awesome.
There's another Stirling in the band. Are you related to someone in the band?
Yeah. So that's Nathan. So he's my brother. Yeah.
Okay.
So he played bass. Yeah. So what happened was so Jonathan Ogden had done 2 albums in his bedroom, and then he wanted to do something more folky. We were all kind of into Fleet Foxes, Grizzly Bear, Animal Collective. It was that kind of era. But he hadn't really mixed anything like that before. So he did this album, All Things New, got the band together and wanted someone to mix that. So I mixed that one. And then from then on, Eternal Sun, Still, Discovery, I produced and mixed all of those ones for the band. So that was a really fun time. That was kind of like the start of my career, really, as a producer. So
that's awesome. And then you, like, from looking just at Apple Music, you did a album not too long ago that looked like you did a lot of collaborations with people.
Yeah,
Was that like your first recording under your name, or is there something before that you did?
I think that is the first one. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. I don't think I'm lying. I'm not. No, yeah, I think that's the first. Yeah, other than February remaining. So that was. So what happened was in the pandemic, everything stopped. About 7 projects went on pause overnight, and before I did that album, there's a rapper called Esso who got in touch, and he really wanted to do an indie record, and so we did a collab under the name of Our Future Glory, and it was just an EP. It was just 4 songs, but it did pretty well on like Spotify playlists and things, and it really got me thinking about writing again. I hadn't written since that old band, and so I got a taste for that. And the way we used to work was I would kind of do the music together, but mostly me, and then he would do most of the vocals and lyrics and stuff. And I really enjoyed that way of working. And I had all these songs that had been on my hard drive for a while, but didn't feel confident to sing on them, to be honest. And I just thought it'd be really cool to do something multicultural and like global. And so I got people from different places, different backgrounds, and different genres of music to kind of sing, kind of create their own singing, their own top lines on the instrumentals that I'd done. So that's what that album became, and it was really, really fun. It's quite there's a lot of different styles on there. There's like future bass next to an indie rock song, next to a folky Damien Dorado type song. But I really enjoyed it, and I felt like I was reflecting my own tastes as well, because I love producing for other people. I do, obviously do it all the time, but it's really nice to kind of curate my own vision a bit more. I'm always wanting to help other people's visions when I'm producing. Mm-hmm. Nice to kind of curate my own with that, but in collaboration with people still. Yeah, that was a long answer to.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that brings us to, you've got a new album that's going to be coming out, I think just in a couple weeks or so, right?
Yeah, definitely next month. Yep, you think you're right. I couldn't get the exact date.
I think it's the 11th, if I remember correctly, something like that.
Yeah, I'm doing Monday releases because I'm recalcitrant. 11th of May. That's right.
11th of May, that's right. And that's Kingdoms.
Yes, yeah.
Very exciting. We're going to hear a couple songs from that album in a little bit here. But so out of doing the collaboration that like inspired, I mean, this is you singing. This is all you on this album. Is that correct?
Yeah, big ego trip on this one. Yeah. No, I'm literally doing everything. It was, I guess it's like, well, so basically what happened actually was my family went off to a Christian festival for a week. I had to stay to do work, and then at night I was watching like a load of 70s experimental art films and just making music, and then just singing what was on my heart. And didn't expect to release it really. I just thought, no, this is fun. I didn't worry about, oh, this is going to sound too weird, or this is too Christian, or it's too mainstream, or I didn't care, because I was just doing it for me really. But I made the mistake of playing it to Jonathan Ogden and Praise Labangu, who's another. She's not as well known as Jonathan, but you should definitely check out her stuff. Praise Labangu. But yeah, they basically encouraged me to put it out, so I agreed with them eventually.
Well, having listened to the album, I concur. It was definitely worthy of putting out there. So,
Thank you.
Good following your friend's advice. That's good.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Like you mentioned, Starflyer and Velvet Blue Music, Jeff Cloud. How does American music wind up getting to you? How did you get in touch with it? All just online? Are there like stores that sell that music that you got, or how did that come about?
Yeah, so I when I grew up, just going back briefly to my dad, his testimony was he was into really heavy music and like drugs and that kind of lifestyle. Became a Christian, got rid of all of that, and didn't, So when I grew up, we didn't have non-Christian music in the house at all. I only listened to Christian music. Totally understand why that was as well. And so I was just always hungry for like the most creative Christian music I could find. And first step with that was I went to this youth night at just at a church in where I was, and saw this weird looking record. It was Dear Ephesus. I don't know if you know that band.
Oh yes, yes. We were
The
just listening to them this week.
Oh, no way, yeah. So The Absent Sounds of Me, and I looked at it and thought, oh, this looks like it might be a bit like OK Computer or something. And it's not really, is it? It's more Foo Fighters or something. But I really got into that, and then that just sent me on this path of like Christian indie music, and like I don't know if I should admit this, but Napster was a thing at the time, so. I was like on my dial-up, and I'd get like one song, and then I'd use that as like my radio, and be like, okay, now I want a Pedro the Lion album. Okay, now I want a Starflyer, and so I would go and then to the Christian bookshop and buy those albums. And the guys at the Christian bookshop got to the point where we were really friendly, and I'd be there for hours, and then they'd start ordering albums in, knowing that I would like them, and be like, oh, have you heard the Luxury one? Yeah, have you heard all things about it? So I really got into all of that stuff. Yeah, so that's kind of what the route was for that. Yeah.
So being from like almost opposite sides of the globe, and that's exactly how mine was. I mean, I went to the Christian bookstore, and same thing, would discover them all. The one advantage that I had, as far as a lot of those bands you mentioned, is they were from around here, so I got to see a lot of them.
Oh yeah. No,
but yeah, I mean, same thing. Just going to the Christian bookstore and listening to those demos and finding stuff. And every band that you just mentioned included in that. So,
yeah, I'd love to. I've seen Richard Swift is he's probably my favorite songwriter and definitely my favorite producer, which probably shows. But I think I've seen him. I saw him the most out of anyone I've ever seen live. I think got to see Sufjan Stevens even quite early on. Danielson.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I saw them once. That was amazing. Who else now? Half-Handed Cloud. Yeah, a bunch of those kind of bands did come over. And it was like very, very small show. I saw Richard Swift with like those 6 of us in the crowd.
Wow.
Yeah, tiny. Absolute legend. And they played so well as well. It was probably the best I saw him live actually. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely have some overlap in our music collections. You're definitely correct there. Do you still like physical albums? Do you prefer streaming and stuff, or do you still do physical stuff?
Oh no, so yeah, I've still got I like my vinyl and everything. I guess the convenience of streaming is good. I've gone with I use Apple Music because I think they pay artists a bit more, and so I tend to go with that one. Yeah, and so what I tend to, well, I'm still an album guy. So what I'll tend to do is listen to what's like recommended to me each week, and then if I get like one or two songs, and I'll just listen to the whole album. And then certain albums I'll just get obsessed over, and I'll just listen to nothing but that for like 6 months. So I'm still very much album minded, and yeah, I like that way of listening. But yeah, I love like getting old. Actually, my mum and dad bought me this old like 70s gospel funky record.
Ooh.
I've not actually listened to it yet, but I just saw it before and I was like, oh, I need to put that on actually. Yeah, so I still love that thing. Yeah, sitting down and listen.
I'm all about physical releases as well. I mean, I occasionally listen to something on, like, we do Apple Music or Bandcamp, and but there's something about having a physical item in your hand, reading the liner notes and looking at the artwork and stuff. That's
totally
the way for it to be
like
done.
to go in our car without a CD player.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I do the Bluetooth thing in the car, which is a shame. But
I do too. But I have a Bluetooth CD player that I put in the front of the car.
Oh wow! I didn't even know such things existed. That's,
we got it on Amazon or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like music should be however you do it. I think I want it to be an event. I want to respect the music. That sounds really pretentious, but I mean it. So
yeah. So no, I agree.
Yeah, I think like someone's spent a long time working on that, and I think it deserves a proper listen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I get a new album, I usually will do sort of just a casual listen, just to kind of get the feel for it. But I haven't really listened to it till I've sat down and just focused on it, and read the notes, looked at the artwork and stuff. You're right; it deserves the time that someone put into it.
Yeah. And I think like some of my favorite, actually, it was Jeff Cloud talked about it, because were you ever on the VBM forum?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I thought you would have been. Yeah, me too. I was Bonio Biscuits, if you remember that.
Yeah.
But don't ask why. No. Yeah, I remember there was a point where he was like doing this. He did an experiment where maybe it was like once a week or once a month. He'd be like, listen to this song 4 times and then like give a response to how it made you feel or something like that. But I love now, like, I'll listen to an album if I'm not sure about it on the first listen. I want to give it like 4 listens if I can. Like some stuff you just know straight away it's amazing or it's terrible, but or I don't like it. But then some of my favorite records is like I wasn't sure on the first listen, but by the 4th listen I thought this is one of the most amazing things I've ever heard, and yeah, I don't want to miss something amazing.
Yeah,
because it's the first time,
Absolutely, Janelle, everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes Janelle gives me little signals over here, and I don't know what she's trying to tell me.
You're not even looking at me.
I know, it's the peripheral vision. It's the glasses, I think. So. Well, speaking of giving music its due time, we have some amazing songs that you've shared with us that we're going to get to watch a video for here, and I think we should jump into one and let everyone see what it is that we're talking about here. Does that sound good?
Sounds great, thank you.
Right. Yeah. Well, we're going to start out with the song. It's been released as a single already from the new album Kingdoms. It's called Balm by Dan Stirling. Let's check it out.
It's a
And we are back. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing Palm with us.
Sorry. I realised how British I must sound to you when I say the word balm. Because
I promised when I was talking with the family that I was going to really try and hard not to just gush over how much I love your accent and like British stuff. I'm a
huge
Anglophile, if you will,
Yes,
and I like a lot of British things. So
that's cool. That's cool.
yes, you have
and
it's
British
great.
desserts.
Yeah,
Those are your fave.
I like a good pudding of various types and things. So
That's hilarious. Because I'm just overly obsessed with Korean stuff, so I'm just making Korean food all the time.
yeah, just imagine that. Except for me, it's England. So yeah. No, great song though, and I love first of all the visual. I think you called it a visualizer.
Yeah, so it's funny. So have you ever seen Police Squad? Do you know that show from?
Yes, I love that show.
So you know how the end credits, how they like would pause, but they're not really.
Yeah.
I do the whole 26 minutes of the album like that, just still like that. And the director,
awesome.
The director got me to move a little bit more than that, but there is a bit of like.
That is so cool, and that is like that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah, it is.
There you go. That Venn diagram is.
Yeah, it's widening here. The little crossover.
Even though we recently watched it.
Yeah,
in our house.
And I was actually asked to go on a podcast to talk specifically about that show because
Yeah.
a friend of mine told someone who did a podcast, "Hey, if you need someone who's seen an obscure show, it's my buddy." And sure enough, I'm like, "Yeah, I love that show." So
so good. I think it's better than the films. I think maybe I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely its own thing. That the performance is very different because it's very like deadpan.
Yeah,
There's no mugging
And
for the
the
camera or
The
anything.
movies are way more gaggy.
I still love the movies too, but
Yeah.
there's an argument to be made there.
I don't need to choose, do I? Really, we've got it all.
No, it's okay. We can love them both.
Yeah.
But yes, I love. It's funny because I was going to ask, like, you can see you moving a little bit. So how did that work? And you're just
Standing there. Like,
Yeah. So that's it's like it's a little woodland. That's my favorite tree. And it's it's my mother-in-law's got like a farm, so it's down there, and I had to like carry all the stuff that you see there, like quite a long way actually. I was sacrificing for my art, you know.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's a beautiful spot. I can see why you would head up there to it. But.
Thank you. Yeah. And then, but then it was so intense as well. I'm just like looking at the camera, and I was like, "Can we like blur it a bit, make it look a bit more dreamy?" And so that's what we did.
I love it. And the song itself, of course. I mean, we've talked about the video part, but beautiful song. I love just. I don't know. I'm never good at putting into words like a style of music, but it has sort of like an indie electronic feel to me. But how would you describe it? Is that anywhere in the realm of what you're thinking?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's kind of indie rock, isn't it? And it's I think it's quite 2000s sounding to me. There's a bit of Goldfrapp in there, you know that band, like in the bass line. I think I just didn't really ask questions though when I was making it because, like I said, I wasn't expecting anyone to hear it. So I was just like, it sounds cool. Let's do this. And then let's sing a really Christian lyric to something that sounds a bit darker. So why not?
It's great, and I feel like I've seen positive response from people on social media and stuff. Have you had a good reaction to it from the single? Yeah,
it's been brilliant. It's so so Spotify's supported the first two singles, and that's always amazing. Like to get on, the Spotify playlists, and it's been on radio, a couple of radios and stations and things. So I'm really, you can never like tell where it's going to land, can you? Like some stuff I've done has gone on mainstream radio, some's gone on Christian, some's gone on like really well on Spotify, some does really well on Apple. But it's like enough people are listening that it makes me feel like I can't be a complete like nutcase for. That was a very British word for you though, wasn't it?
That's a good one though.
But like when I don't know if you've actually put music out yourself or not, but like
a bit.
Yeah, sorry, should I know that?
No. It's
just that.
It's very obscure.
Yeah, we've intentionally, the stuff I've released has been under pseudonyms and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So you wouldn't know.
I might have heard it. Maybe. But yeah, just that thing of like, it's great when you get like some kind of response that makes you feel like, okay, I'm not the only one that thinks this is cool, and so that's always nice.
Yeah.
And then balancing that against the comparison game, which is no fun, is it really? You know what I mean?
No, I understand. That's partly why I've never released it under my name. If you look hard enough in a liner note, you'll find it. But mostly, I've enjoyed putting out other people's music and supporting them in that way, and doing shows like this here. So.
Yeah, and it's funny because being a producer for so long and like just telling people like, oh yeah, this is the way to think about it, this is the way to release it, be brave, do this, do that, and then when you're actually doing it yourself, you're like, flip, actually, this is quite scary actually.
Right.
What if everyone thinks I'm not? I actually said to my friend, I'm a bit nervous that people might just think I'm a bit of a weirdo. And he's like, well, maybe you are a weirdo. And I was like, oh, thanks. That's great. That's fair enough.
Might as well embrace it,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But no, it's cool. People have enjoyed it. So, yeah.
Janella's got a comment or question, something online.
I did. Apparently I needed a refresh.
You had some comments back up here?
I have several.
Okay, well, let's get to some folks in the chat there.
So, first of all, I told you Mara said hi.
Huh?
Terry Godfrey.
Oh, yeah. I think that may be Garrett using his wife's account. Probably.
He doesn't have one. He's watching from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep, that's Garrett.
And then our kids said they're so excited for the show. They were excited you liked Starflyer 59 because that is our son's favorite band.
Yes.
Good taste.
Yes. Garrett says we love the Let Go song you did with Tom Reed as well.
Oh, yeah.
Total Starflyer 59 vibe on that.
Yeah.
And then we got a lot of likes and loves during the song. We got a wow. And then Eric EK said that he loves the Farmland Beauty. And the fact that people are listening is an amazing thing. So
yeah, it is.
I had to catch us up quickly.
It's good. That was good. Thank you for that rundown.
Apparently I had to press that refresh button.
You got to refresh.
That's good.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's fun. So I did a song called Let Go, and it sounds very like the first three Starflyer albums. It's like kind of shoegazy, fuzzy thing.
Yeah.
And then I did like an alternative version I called it like Ronnie's version, and it's like it's all analog synths and drum machines. I did like a Joy Electric version, basically.
Nice.
This was fun.
We have had Ronnie on the show.
I saw. Yeah.
Jason is a little bit more camera shy, but that's okay. Someday, maybe. Haha.
Let both of them are legends, aren't they? So,
yeah, cool. They are. We got most recently, it was like 3 summers ago. Ronnie did like a Joy Electric, reunion of sorts. It's reuniting with himself, but and we got to go out and see it, and it was pretty awesome. So
very jealous. Yeah,
we do love the Martins.
He's still got it
around these parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a second song to share also from the upcoming album. Has this one been released as a single yet, or no?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, this one has.
Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't remember yet, so people may have heard a glimpse of it, but a very fun video to go along with it. The next song coming up here from Dan Stirling is Bones. Check it out. And we're back with Dan Stirling. That was awesome. Such a fun video. That was like, did you have an actual skeleton thing you were moving around? How did you make that?
Yeah. It's I don't have him to hand. He's back there in the other room. Yeah,
Super fun.
yeah. It's fun. It was one of those daft ideas where I don't know. I feel like half of what I do is borderline dad jokes, but it's all right.
Time.
That's absolutely. You got to own those. That's good. Great song too. I love my favorite bits are like the little. I think they're like electronic drum fills. Do those.
Oh yeah, like rototoms. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, those are rototoms? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, not real ones, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I love that bit. Anyway, that's real fun.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming Valley of Bones. Are we talking about Ezekiel? Is that the reference that you're making? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the reference. I think, like not wanting to get too much into like defining my lyrics, but
You don't have
I think,
to do that. That's okay. I don't ever ask for that.
no, it's fine. But like, I think I was just generally feeling like, I feel like I'd love to see more creativity in church, and I felt like. There's so much potential. You know, that idea of a Valley of the Bones is like potential, isn't it? There's so much potential in what we could do creatively, and just wanting to encourage people in that. As a producer, I wanted to do that a lot, so I think that's where it comes from. Yeah.
Excellent. Janelle is nudging me that we have some more comments about the song.
Well, Garrett wants the story of the filming of that video.
Okay.
Any
other
info
on that there? Insight?
It's a slight Richard Swift ripoff again. I can't remember what song it was he had, but he did a song where he had like various instruments being played, and then I just thought, well, it's a song about Valley of Bones in it, so I'll get a skeleton. And so the next thing I'm just like there, like trying to get with the skeleton playing my Moog and playing various guitars and things, and I just wanted it to look slightly silly. And I'm a big fan of like B movies as well, and so I wanted that kind of schlocky, kind of homemade fake thing as well. So there's definitely a bit of that vibe going on with it. I just tried to make it look old.
When you mention B movies, are you like a fan of Mystery Science Theater at all?
Oh, I've not seen that. Oh, I'm going to make notes. Is that cool?
Oh, really? Okay, well,
you
so
will love it.
you love. So I love B movies as well. Ed Wood and everything, made in that era and that type of thing. Yeah. Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, that does sound familiar, but no, I don't think I've seen it.
So basically, it's a show that started like in the 90s here in the U. Well, yeah, it was in the U.S. And they watch an old movie, and then they have like the silhouette of them, and then they like make comments on the movie throughout the whole thing.
Oh, I feel like I might. Yeah, are they on YouTube then? Is that?
I mean, well, yeah, Netflix. They're on like different streaming things. You may be able to find clips and stuff on YouTube, but it's like it was a TV show, and then they're doing a revival of it right now. Anyway, if you're into B movies at all and you've never heard of it, there's a gold mine there for you.
I have to check out. There's one. I can't remember what it's called now. There's a guy, and he's like, I think it was from the '60s. It's in color. There's a guy who kind of turns himself into some kind of half fish. It doesn't look like a fish. It's like this big green guy. Oh, I wish I could remember the name. But there's this like famous scene where he goes around a pharmacy and he just like starts smashing all these. I wish I could remember the name of that thing. Someone will be able to find it if they're looking. But I just love that kind of. I love stuff where they really thought they were making art. They really thought that we're Orson Welles, and and it's not.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can tell they had a sincere like effort put into it. Yeah. I love that stuff too, very much so. Our Venn diagram is widening. Yes.
I don't know what the psychology is behind all this, but yes.
I don't know. We're related across the pond.
Yeah.
Was that brings up current,
Well, Mara said that it's a fun video. So
okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Very fun. I love it. we have, just like you said, a couple of weeks until the album comes out. Are you releasing any more singles along the way, or is it the next thing, the album?
I'll do a focus track with the album, so that'll be like the one where I'm saying to streamers, "Hey, pay attention to this song, please." But yeah, basically, the album will come out then. But yeah, that focus track is a fun one. So that's so it's kind of like I'm singing through a vocoder, and it's a bit. I don't want to say that I was going to say it sounds a bit like Frank Ocean. I'm not putting myself next to Frank Ocean. He's a genius, but it's that kind of style, sort of, I guess. But like I wanted to. But actually, what you're hearing is I sang it spontaneously. I just got like an SM58, and I just sang that spontaneously. And I wanted to try that thing. And like actually, every instrument on that track is play. It's the first time I played. It's not necessarily the first take, sorry, but it's a live take of each instrument, and including the vocal, because I wanted to bring something of like that kind of spontaneity that you have in worship, but into the kind of electronic indie world, and yeah, whether it works or not, we'll find out. But yeah, that's the song I'm focusing for on that one. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah,
well, I'm very much looking forward to. Is there going to be are there going to be physical copies as well?
Yeah. Oh, exclusive. Yes. I'm making a vinyl of it. Yeah, it's going to be made to order, so it'll take a little longer to get than it might do in other situations. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, I've done it. It's set up, and it'll be released on release day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where can people order? Where can they like order the record?
Can't order it yet, but if you follow me on Instagram, it's probably the easiest way. So it's Dan Stirling Audio on there, and Stirling is spelled with an I, like the place in Scotland. Yeah, I'll be linking to there. It's through a company called Elastic Stage that allow you to do pre-order. Sorry, made to order. So yeah,
very cool.
Yeah.
So Janelle's going to be putting some links in the comments, by the way, to your various things. So if people that are watching on the Facebook comments there, make sure you guys follow some of those links. You telling me another thing?
Kids looked up the movie.
Oh.
The Bloodwaters of Dr. Z. That's the movie with the fish guy.
Oh no, that's not the one. Oh gosh, it's just it's just a one-word name. Oh man.
Maybe it had a different name.
It could have had a different name. That's true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But I know the one they're talking about because there was an MST3K of that, and he did like a fish experiment on himself.
It's like a one word. It's one word. I think it's got like an exclamation mark. I feel like there's two A's in the. I don't want to do like a feature on your show where it's like man looks at the man asks what a film is. But yeah, maybe I'll put it in the comment or something.
Okay, yeah. If you figure that out.
Well, Melissa asked, "Will the album be on Apple Music?"
Yes, all of those things. Yeah, you can actually
Okay.
You can pre-add it now. Actually, I think on Apple. I love it's these little things. So what I love that Apple Music does now, you'll have the slightly animated covers and stuff in the back. I really love that. I wish everyone would do that.
Yeah, it's another plus for Apple. They pay well. Yeah. I mean, better than some of the others, and
yeah,
good features.
Yeah. I mean, all streamers are great, and thank you. but yes.
Awesome. Is there so you said Instagram. Are there do you have a website that you want to send people towards as well?
Yeah. So the website's mostly about my production work. So that's danstirling.co.uk. Yeah. A lot of people get in touch with me on Instagram these days. But yeah, I'll get in touch. I'll respond in most places.
And you have a Facebook page as well?
The Facebook, I don't tend to. I technically do have a business page on that, but
okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got my personal one. I'm probably more active on, but yeah, I mean, like, however people want to get in touch with me is fine. I feel like
all right.
I feel like Instagram is the most.
We'll send people your direction then. That's good.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate it.
Excellent.
Oh, our kid said it was also called Zat.
That's the one. Yes.
Is that the same movie?
Same movie, different name.
Same movie, different name in England.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That is the one. That is
That's
the one.
crazy.
Yeah. Everyone go watch that.
Right.
If you
And
want.
Mara asked, "Is the movie that as well?"
Okay.
Yeah,
So we watched
that's
the same movie, it just had a different title. That's great.
fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I was so strong in saying no. That's not the one. I was like, it was.
Well, I mean, it wasn't. That's not what you watched, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Oh,
It's funny that they had different names.
Yeah.
For
Will your album be called the same thing in the U.S. as it is?
it will. Yeah. You know,
Okay.
I don't know why they do that sometimes. There's Zootropolis. We have it. I think it's called Zootopia in America.
Yeah, Zootropolis, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Why, I don't know why they changed that one.
Yeah, why? I mean, that doesn't seem like any more British necessarily, right?
No, that's all.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we could do a whole show just about all the different names that we call each other stuff.
I love it.
I don't know if there's a market for it, but we could try.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows, you know? I'm sure, I guarantee you there's YouTube videos of people just talking about those things already,
sure.
so we probably didn't come up with it first.
For sure.
Oh gosh, I've gone really bad. I've gone into this thing of like watching reaction video. I watch Americans watching British shows reaction videos. I don't know if I don't know if you do the opposite, like watching British people watch American shows.
Wait,
But
they have British kids eating American food.
Yeah, we do watch those.
A lot of that.
yeah, I've seen reverse of some of those as well. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Mexican
very entertaining.
Korean food and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
I always wonder though how they get the food. Have you watched any of those ones where like the British teenagers eat American food?
I feel like we've probably eaten all of your food though. Like,
Well, but they'll have like
They'll
a
have, like,
specific
In-N-Out
fast food
burger.
restaurants that you don't
oh,
have.
did he? Okay,
How do they
Does-
get it there?
I don't know. Yeah,
good point. Yeah, and is it still warm? Probably not.
I don't feel
yeah.
like that's the best representation of it. Yeah.
We just got Chick-fil-A in the UK. There's only
Nice.
I think one branch. It's about an hour from where I live. I've not been yet. My brother says it's like the real one, but
Well,
Yeah.
Feels okay with Chick-fil-A.
I'm okay with
The
Chick-fil-A.
rest of us love Chick-fil-A.
it's fine.
okay.
That's all.
I have had Popeyes and I liked Popeyes.
Oh yeah, Popeyes is real
But I thought it was
good.
better than KFC.
Okay,
Well done.
so I mentioned before the show to you, but I did visit England once when I was in high school, and I had a very specific experience because, you know, for the most part, we were on this tour with it was our Spanish class, so we went to several countries in Europe and finished up in England and flew home from there. So we had, you know, had all kinds of different cultural eating experiences, and by the time we got to England, I thought it would be fun to go to McDonald's and see what it was like to go to something that we were familiar with there.
Yeah.
And my big takeaway from it was they would only give me one ketchup packet,
Like one ketchup.
Oh, really?
and you had to like pay for any extras.
I think you just got a stingy branch. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like I feel like, yeah, they'll chuck three at us at least. Yeah.
Okay, well,
And you can't get soda refills like you can here.
yeah.
That's not a thing.
So yeah, they just changed the law actually recently. So now you can't have refills on drinks with sugar in. So you can only have one of those. You can have refills on diet, but
It's like interesting. It's like a Coke Zero. You could get
yeah.
zero sugar, whatever.
Interesting.
Huh.
Coca-Cola.
But they also, I feel like our large is probably your small or medium as well on drinks and things.
Probably so. Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Well, so a few years after I went, my brother went on a trip to Europe also. It was again with our high school class, and my big advice to him was to bring a bottle of ketchup with him because
And
like nobody will give you ketchup, and he did, and so he like went around and had ketchup with him everywhere.
Amazing.
So I guess that may have just been a more isolated experience there, but
I don't know, yeah, it's really funny, isn't it? Like you go somewhere, and because I was just in China a few weeks ago, and like just that you're constantly having that thing of like, is this a Chinese thing or is this just a you thing, or is this just this city? Like just trying to figure that out, and it's fun, but also, yeah, just kind of disorientating, and you don't want to do this thing of like generalizing based on experience, right? But yeah, we probably all do. But.
we've done a lot more travel as adults, and I like to think I probably have a more nuanced approach.
Yeah.
To travel and food and experiencing other people's cultures, but in high school, I had focused on that quite a bit. So,
yeah, I think when you're a teenager, you're allowed to make daft mistakes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really?
yes.
it's good. We've brought our kids around a lot more places, so I think hopefully
They're a
they'll
little more
avoid some of those
cultured.
pitfalls, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
No.
silly anyway. Back to you, Dan.
That's good.
Sometimes we go on a tangent or two, but I think that's part of the charm of the live show, right?
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Yeah.
Well, I realize that it is like coming up close on 1 a.m. We should probably let you get going soon here. Anything else you want to add before we close out the show?
No, I think you've probably covered it all. Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for listening to my music and giving me the chance to chat about it. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's sent nice comments along the way as well. It's amazing. Like, I still it's such an old man thing to say, isn't it? But like, I really love that I'm making this music in a little town in the north of Manchester, and you're hearing it over there, and it's amazing. And then we've got all this opportunity to kind of share stuff, and yeah, really love it.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate your time, and once again, staying up till all hours of the night to join us.
Okay.
And thank you everyone for watching. If you guys are watching live or watching later on YouTube or whatever, please go and support Dan. Find him on Instagram, find him on Apple Music or wherever you listen to music, and check it out, because this is going to be a fun album. May 11th is when Kingdoms comes out, so definitely check that out. Thank you, Janelle and the kids, for helping us run everything behind the scenes.
Of course.
And I think that's probably going to do it. Thank you all for joining us on Pop.Vox Presents. We'll be back with another episode soon. And I guess that's going to do it. Thank you, Dan, once more. And we'll look forward to your album.
Thank you very much.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.